Alrighty, last week's episode was quite a memorable one. In fact, they've all been quite memorable concepts so far. We've had goblins, space babies, music, and the landmine. And it would be foolish to guess what's coming next. Who knows? I'm going to find out. Beautiful. 73 yards. The title just right there.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yes! We are in Wales! Spectacular!
Wales?
Oh,
Of all of time and space, why are we
wow.
why are we the place they shoot Doctor Who?
The rocks and the water, it never ends. The
Looks
war between the land and the sea.
fantastic.
He led the world to the brink of nuclear... Wait, what year are you from?
2024?
Oh, yikes, sorry. He was 2046. Sorry, spoilers.
Something to look forward to.
No,
Not a, don't step on another thing, Doctor. What year are we?
I'm sorry.
Mad Jack.
Mad Jack.
Oh, poor old Mad Jack.
Where's the Doctor?
Bless him, eh? Looks like some sort of memorial. All right, don't be doing that to me.
Nah. Oh, eerie modulation in the strings.
You've looked it from the inside.
Oh dear. This is gonna be a creepy one, isn't it? What?
You just wait there.
Oh man. No. It's like a reverse It Follows. Completely intrigued. Oh. So eerie. Is that snow? What a great location. Is she signaling? Real person?
She must be mad. I haven't met you before, have I?
Well, I don't think so.
Have you? No, that was a different... Sorry, could you help me? That, woman over there.
It is the same actor, isn't it? Okay, I've seen a little mention of this Susan Twist thing, and I'm intrigued. What? Whatever she heard or saw terrified her. Made her terrified of Ruby or something as well. Oh man, and what is this force that has sucked away the Doctor so immediately? Don't like that it's getting dark either. Surely that can only make things worse. The remote town vibes.
Can I pay with my phone?
Can you what?
Can I pay?
Oh, a bit earlier in the time.
Pay with your phone?
Or is it just a remote town
How
that,
do you pay with your phone?
that doesn't have Apple Pay
Online
yet?
banking, but the phone can transfer money from my account into...
Yes, you can pay with your phone.
Oh man. I like
The
that.
Dark Ages, young lady.
Apparently, next week we're getting Christianity.
Throw him to the lions.
£5.
Love the Welsh accents.
£5.
If there's a woman following you, have you tried asking her why?
No.
Oh my God.
I'll ask you now. Some more phone for my tea.
Night then, Josh.
Be home.
Good luck, Josh. It's hard to explain that someone is teleporting around you, isn't it?
There was a friend of mine.
Especially when they're making fun of you just for wanting to pay with your phone.
Ask her.
First time Ruby's been on her own, really, in an adventure, maybe.
Semper distance. Always distant.
Semper
Semper
distance.
distance to you.
Oh my God, Josh is running.
73 yards.
I thought just like a witchcraft sort of thing.
What do you mean, cotton?
Like strands with these things.
Witchcraft is a very strong word.
No. I did not mean witchcraft. I just meant it's like...
Where was it?
Did you break it? Well,
Yeah. No, but it was by mistake. I mean,
The cliff tops are a boundary between the land and the sea. A liminal space neither here nor there where rules are suspended.
Where the walls are thin.
And then there's the blood.
They were torture centers set up by the English to rule with fear.
Steeped in blood we are.
This land is a powerful place. It's said that he walks through the gaps, the spiteful one.
Spiteful
no, it was
one.
by accident. My friend, rest in peace, Mud Jack.
Mud Jack.
I think perhaps that wasn't wise.
No, I just thought it was someone's
Jeez.
dog.
He was insane. And he's dead. But now she's broken the circle.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
The charm was very clear. You've broken it.
Hmm.
And if that woman outside is his herald, Mad Jack is unbound.
She's the harbinger of Mad Jack. Mud Jack. Mad Mud Jack.
What the hell have you done?
No, that's just someone at the door.
Knocking. Always scary.
Time you go home.
Oh my God, it's him.
Nadia, I got my hands full. You got enough passes here to last.
No. Have they been...
Freezer fast. What's so funny?
This is... They're so cruel. They're so cruel. I think I said Mud Jack. Maybe it is Mad Jack.
People come from outside, they think we're all witches.
That's so
and
cruel.
druids. For God's sake.
But it is true. Superstitions
String!
can be true now. Poor Ruby. Little easier to deal with in the daytime. But what's she trying to say with her signs? Girl who waited.
I said to Josh, I said, we haven't seen you. He said, I'm never coming back. I said, why? And he said, ask her. So I'm asking you, why?
Oh,
I think you meant
yeah.
ask her.
Where's she gonna go? Well, she could try and find her way back home. That would be an anticlimactic end to these magical adventures.
Maybe I should just go home. I haven't even known you for that long anyway, but you know, maybe this is what you do.
Just leave people behind sometimes. Dr. Light episode already. How interesting.
I'm going now.
What if you just sprint at her
Okay.
with your eyes wide open? Oh, she really is. Oh no, this is going to get worse and worse then. It's not gonna let her go. Oh no.
I told her that man was no good with his box of magic tricks.
Magic tricks. So we didn't get to see the Doctor hang out with the family at the end of Space Babies. Maybe
I'll walk up to her like this.
Flood can help. Mrs. Flood?
Hi.
Then I can talk to her. Then you can hear what she's got to say.
No, but I've told you,
Smart.
everyone she talks to, they just run away.
Yes, but Welsh people.
Trust me, darling.
Be careful.
Oh, that's concerning.
Having a nice time.
Here she is.
Nothing to do with me.
Okay, Mrs. Flood.
what does
See
she
you
look
next
like?
time.
What's she saying?
Oh no.
Mum, whatever she's saying, just don't. No, Mum! Mum, don't listen to her! Please don't do this to me, Mum! Mum, don't do this to me, Mum! Mum!
What an absolute nightmare. It really has the quality of a nightmare. Unending, tormenting, believable and real, but just that little bit off.
What did you say to her?
Well, it wasn't me, it was the woman! Mum, phone me back, just.
It has to be magic, right? Because there's nothing she could say that would make all of these people run away like this.
No, you didn't.
Surely. Nothing real.
Even your real mother didn't want you.
What happened to the Doctor, though? Did this magic force just snow? It's like a repeat. Did this, whatever this magical force is, this Mad Jack, suck him away?
I take it that's the woman behind me, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Just look at me
A little bit of help.
I'm Kate Lethbridge Stewart, and I think I can help.
Gosh, where's this all going? This is wild.
Yeah, and that was over
I thought this was going to be a contained little Welsh episode. A little Welsh horror, but
I don't want to leave.
it's sprawling.
I think this timeline might be suspended along your event. I'm glad we found you.
Oh, so am I.
And you can take us to the TARDIS.
Yeah.
This
it's
timeline.
sitting there. I'm actually.
It's Kate hopping timelines or something.
73 yards. I've measured it 100 times. I've measured it 1,000 times. It's 73 yards.
But if you went on a plane?
Or a boat. Yeah, no, I know. But I don't. Because I keep thinking, if I cut her off, I might die. Or she might die. I don't know, does that sound mad?
Sounds wise.
Holding you,
That's what we do.
holding you
All of
together.
us. We see something inexplicable and invent the rules to make it work. Mankind saw, and I can confirm our scan says 73 yards exactly. I hope you don't mind. I didn't come alone.
She is prepared. All right, unit at its heights, with agents everywhere.
We have telepathic dampeners, mesmeric shielding, and necklaces of silver and salt in case of witchcraft. Don't worry, we're experts now.
They need
Go, go, go!
witchcraft necklaces to ward off witchcraft. Interesting, because superstition is now real.
Let's bring her in.
Okay, we're really trying.
I said do not engage!
Oh, Kate can hear it. This is about to get much worse.
Disengage.
It's like that bit in the horror movie when the police show up and you're like, finally, someone's gonna help, but it's no help.
Yeah, I said all right.
Where are we going? How much time is passing?
Is there someone else?
That lady over there, yeah. Pretty attached to her. You would be. It becomes a part of you at a certain point. That's the funny thing. It's if you don't mess with it, it's actually quite harmless.
I started off as a pizza delivery boy. I worked on a fruit stall in Swansea Market. Hospital porter. Mad Jack, they used to call me.
Mad Jack.
Yeah.
The most dangerous
what?
asset in history.
Okay.
It's like you're always a distance away.
Mad Jack is going to be this horrible PM. Okay, getting a bit political.
It's the cost of living. It's inflation. It's
man.
a price cap.
And that's what I am saying. No more.
No more.
Great Britain to say no more. So yes, I have pledged to defend our borders.
This is quite Black Mirror, actually. What's she gonna do to this man supposedly summoned from breaking this witchcraft charm? So this is maybe like an offshoot timeline that Ruby's trapped in. Eerie soundtrack.
Between you and me, oh, he is a monster.
Saturday is when control transfers.
What? For what?
Nukes?
We're purchasing the nuclear arsenal from Pakistan.
He'll launch.
Don't be stupid, Marty. It's symbolic. The moment's completely symbolic.
And I had to make sure I was right.
So Ruby's been waiting because she didn't want to do something if she was wrong about this guy being
Ruby, I said keep off the grass.
73 yards. Put her next to him.
That's an order.
Jeez.
Stay where you are.
70 yards.
Guns, even when she's just got a phone.
Final warning. Stand
These people are sensitive. There they are. He's out of here. They've done it, but yeah. And what now? You just live the rest of your life, or do we snap back somehow? 40 years?
I can't.
The whole life.
I can't get a signal for the engine this far out.
Ghost monument.
Beautiful view.
Still there.
Why do people put flowers here?
I don't think they know.
It's like what he said in Wild Blue Yonder. He likes to imagine the TARDIS. Where does it go, you know, when he's not around? And likes to imagine it sits somewhere and civilizations rise and fall around it.
Mother,
Hmm.
it never snowed again, my old friend.
The impression he can make in, just a few adventures.
I've set the light, Ruby.
I was really scared the episode was about to end there and I would have been
Light out
frothing.
I could make it snow once upon a time.
That's nice.
It's music.
If you need me, I'm just down the hall.
Don't worry. Everyone has abandoned me my whole life. But I haven't been alone for 65 years.
That's not 73 yards.
I was sorry
Almost
it took so long.
saw.
All these long years. And look at me. I was so young.
No.
Who?
What, over there?
Where?
There was a woman.
Trying to prevent it from happening again. Ah.
Well, she's not there anymore.
But there was a woman. She was just standing there.
Don't step.
Looking for someone? Oh, no, don't step.
Or something that almost happened.
Charms and spells and hopes and dreams.
Why are you in Wales, modern day? What's...
So, what was the third time that you've been to Wales? You said you've been 3 times? What was the other one?
Oh, no, I don't know. When was it? I can't
Another timeline.
suppose. Must have been now.
So it was a bit like Turn Left in the end. A whole universe, a whole timeline created around Ruby. This potential alternate timeline where the Doctor stepped on that charm, broke the circle, and released Mad Jack onto the world. This Mad Jack who, sure, he might be some serial killer from another time, but how does he get represented in 2024 and, well, in the future, actually? Because we do live quite a bit into the coming decades in this episode. But he represents himself as a power-hungry politician, a war-hungry politician who's very keen to split from NATO and send the nukes. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it is very Black Mirror. There's a bit of Haunting of Hill House in there too. And it was, yeah, it strikes me just how lonely it was. Yeah, I think the episode does that well. You get the feeling Ruby really had to do it all on her own, and for so long, for her whole life. I don't know quite how she was given the power to live this timeline and to become the 73-yard woman. Yeah. Who, it crossed my mind during the episode, of course it could be Ruby's mother, potentially, the other person who we see at a distance, walking away or pointing and such. But no, it was Ruby. But yeah, sorry, I was saying, so lonely. It's her whole life. And everyone she tries to tell, even Kate Stewart, cannot help with all of her resources. In the end, it's just her and herself at 73 yards. And yeah, there's something very, very, something very sad about that. The whole life lived with that singular purpose that no one can share. Yeah. This episode really went places, man. Who would have expected a Doctor Light episode this early into a new Doctor's run? Wow, yeah, and the Welsh town at the start, I really thought we were in for a contained kind of spooky horror there, but no, it's not that at all. It was certainly spooky and a creepy little episode, but not contained. No, not contained. A whole life. And so what was the 73-yard woman gesturing? Was it please don't step? Please, I'm going to have to rewatch it to see if I can garner anything from that, because don't remember the symbols. Some of them were like, one of them could have been please, but I'm not sure, because then ultimately she just had to say, please don't step on it, and therefore none of this will ever happen. And it's interesting. The motifs continue of the supernatural coming real. The rules you believe are the way that things unfold. So yeah, to a certain extent, maybe Ruby gave herself the powers to beat Mad Jack in this episode because she kind of invented them for herself. And that is now possible because the walls are thin. The walls are thin in the universe because of the toy maker, and it's a thin line between the ocean and the land here in Wales. And it's clear that if anyone has powers over the supernatural and can control it, it's Ruby. She's connected somehow. And the snow keeps following her. I can't think of many season-long threads that have been at the forefront quite as much as this Ruby mystery and the snow. I mean, in Russell T Davies at least, they were generally much more background, much more subtle. We've got, the missing planets and the bees disappearing and Torchwood and Harold Saxon and Bad Wolf, of course. But there are a few here because, yes, we saw that woman, and I don't know what's up with this Susan Twist thing. I'm not reading up any more about it. I saw a headline or something, but this is very interesting. And Mrs. Flood. Popped her head in again. And yes, she's one who can look at the camera and break the fourth wall. Just like the Doctor, just like Maestro. I really want to... I'm interested to think more about this episode and maybe rewatch it and see what I make of it over some time, because, yeah, there's a lot to take in there. But I'm impressed how they can be doing these episodes that are so connected to the fabric of the ongoing storyline, but contained as well. I think this episode really rode that line very, very nicely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to think about this episode some more because I find it hard to describe, but something about it just immediately, right now in the aftermath, something about it has really touched me. Yeah, I feel weirdly emotional. I don't know, just from how that all wrapped up. Whew. Anyway, the ride continues. Thanks for sharing your passion with me. And let's keep the party going. Tomati out.